I just covered this. I don't want to say ad nauseum. Let's just say this before I go any further. Further? That's how they say in the South. I took my mom. She's a breast cancer survivor of 30 plus years, but she went and had an ultrasound, checkup on ultrasound in May, and they found a point 0.7 centimeter nodule in the area where she had the breast seeds 31 years ago. Point 0.7 centimeter nodule. And the lymph node next to it thickened, suspicious, they labeled it as. Now, other lymph nodes they took out back in the mid 90s when she had the breast cancer initially. So she rolled forward to this past May, ultrasound discovers a point 0.7 centimeter nodule. And so today she had a biopsy done. So it's been a long day. And I say that to say this. I don't need, even if that didn't happen, I don't need anyone's bullshit in the comment section, all right? You thumbs down clowns. When you go low, we go high. Read between the lines. I'm over it. And when you come in the comment section, you're talking bullshit. You do personal attacks. You call names and all that. You're not staying in your lane. Fack off, idiots. And recently, there was a repeat offender that I let go a few times, but then the culminating activity was recently. And ripped him a new one in the comment section. And then the idiot is still an idiot. Still thinks this troll, still thinks the earth is round, still is worshiping NASA. He's agnostic, or he doesn't believe God exists. He's a effing libtard. He's an idiot, even though he has a flag in the background. He's a total and complete moron. All he does is get triggered if you say cell phones or 5G towers, Gwen towers, or whatever are here not for our good. If you say that cell phones emit radiation, that wireless, like AirPods or anything wireless, is not good for you, he gets triggered. He starts cursing you like the devil that he is. Old man, old fart, big nose, looks like a who with a J in front of it. Probably is. Government shill or some kind of nonsense like that. I don't have time for shit bags like this. Dirt bags, bullshit old fart bags. I mean, pieces of crap doing the bidding of a new world order. Nobody likes him. Nobody likes this guy. I mean, old fart has nothing better to do than to personally attack people on the internet if they don't agree with him. To you, I say, fack off. All right, you piece of crap. We got bigger things, bigger fish to fry than pieces of crap trolls. I can't stand trolls. I can't stand pieces of shit that, because if you don't agree with them, they go and personally attack you. You can fuck off. Plain and simple as that. Go fuck yourself. How does that sound? Damn dirtbag, you. I'm sick of trolls. We don't have time for this. Oh. The trolls think that the world is round. The trolls say that we're not being sprayed like bugs. The trolls get pissed off when you say that they can control the weather. The trolls say, show me your proof. Fuck, look this stuff up yourself, asshole. You got time to damn get in someone's comment section and they say what they're saying. Why don't you look this stuff up? You'll find documents and all that, like owning the weather, Air Force document by 2025. Ever heard of Deagle.com, deep population projection or population projection? Ever heard of that? Ever heard of Georgia Guidestones? Ever heard of Illuminati, asshole? And to say that the sun, these trolls, let me tell you something about the trolls before I get in this video. The trolls, they believe that, they say that, if the earth is flat and we have a firmament over us, like the Bible says, and the sun is enclosed, that would just burn up that would just burn us up. Who says? Idiot? If we have a sun that's not as big as they say, oh yeah, by the way, these trolls, like the one I mentioned, worship science. That's their god. They probably think viruses are real, probably took the vaccines. I mean, the buffoonery is unbelievable. So trolls like the one I mentioned, they say, well, if we have a dome over us and the sun is in it, wouldn't that would burn us up, incinerate us up? No, no, idiot. You can have a heater. I could have a space heater in my house, idiot. Right there. Can heat up this room, right? Dome, ceiling, walls and all that. Ice walls, whatever. Contained environment. And it not burn up the place, but it can heat it up. How stupid can someone be? This is what the trolls are like. They're that damn dumb. And then they lash out at you because you know what? They're libtards. They act on emotions and they go in and do personal attacks. That's what libtards do. Fake news watching libtards. If you believe in NASA, you're a fake news watcher. If you believe in science, you know, if you worshiping science, beating off to science, you're a piece of crap, fake news watching libtard. You're a fucking commie. And I don't want to hear you or have nothing to do with you. And there's a reason why you have total thumbs down, you clowns out there, trolls. There's a reason why they're doing this to you is because people out there don't want to hear your damn bullshit. Where's your proof? Where's your proof that there are directed energy weapons? Where's the proof that 5G is a Russian technology? And I've shown this before. I'm not going to do it again because a troll goes, where's your proof? Where's my proof? You're late in the game here. Proof has been shown. You can still look this up, I guess, unless they take that shit down. But I did this years ago. Other channels have shown this years ago. You got to be a special kind of stupid not to think they don't have lasers attacking and burning places out for a land grab. You got to be a special kind of stupid to think that they wanted us to go from analog to smart digital meters right there. They could turn up the juice with the batteries in there, turn up the juice from remote locations and cause a place home to go up in flames while the trees all around it are still intact. You gotta be a special kind of damn stupid or a damn fucking government shill trying to fight back the narrative of the truth to go along with that. You gotta be damn retarded as all get out to think that they can't. These smart meters weren't put on our homes for a reason. Smart phones, devices. You gotta be a special kind of stupid to think that. They made it look like candy. Oh, it's good, it's convenient, it has everything in one. Yeah, but it's surveillancing us. Plus, it's radiating us. Idiot. The pamphlet inside the damn... Show me the proof. Go look for it. Go look at it yourself. Do your own homework, damn trolls. The pamphlet inside the damn thing that nobody reads, including myself. I didn't read it. And have it in real small fine print as you're getting your new exciting phone at the dealer, right? Verizon, T-Mobile, wherever you're getting it. You're excited to get this new upgraded device, all right, or device. You're excited to get this, and the manual. Who's going to read the manual? You're like a kid in the candy store. You got your new telephone, right? That's what you zeroed in on. You're trying to get it started up. You're buying it. You're signing this, signing that. Get the fuck out of here. But the fact of the matter is, they did have. I say did because I haven't looked at the little pamphlet in the cell phone boxes recently. You know, when you buy a cell phone, it comes with a pamphlet, and you open it up, manual, and well, in very fine print, it says it emits radiation. It emits radiation. It's dangerous. Are you kidding? You don't think it's dangerous? They're surveilling you. You got data centers going up everywhere. You don't think? All right, I'm not going to have a pissing contest. I've said this for a long time with anyone. You friggin' trolls out there. Experienced one recently. Resurfaced. Complete and utter moron. I'm not going to have a pissing contest with you. If you think this is safe, knock yourself out, idiot. Inoculate yourself out, too. Why don't you take a couple of these while you're at it, because you're that damn dumb. It's stupid. That's why people give thumbs down to clowns. Like that. Total thumbs down. I might get a thumbs down on this video, but I'll get more thumbs up. Trolls like the ones that I've pretty much described, they get thumbs down total. Nobody agrees with them because they're totally stupid. They're pro-science. They're anti-God. They think the earth is round, which is clearly it's not. They think that up there is contrails, which is chemtrails. They don't think the government can control our weather or is controlling our weather. I mean, everything that we know is fact, and it is fact. They believe the opposite. They believe the earth is round, like a little like they're like elementary kids, like, the earth is round because the book said so. Science said the earth is round. You gotta be a fucking complete moron. I'm not gonna get into that. any further than what I've already mentioned. These trolls, these are real dangerously stupid, is what they are. And they try to make fun of people that are telling the truth by heckling them, laughing at them, just typing their shitty comments. You know, that's where they try to get their fame from. It's not going to work. You're a complete moron. The Earth isn't round. We do have a dome over us. The sun is at 93 million miles away. Seriously? And the Earth is, the moon is like 238,000 miles away? Are you still believe that? And you believe the president back in the late 60s, 1969, 69, he used a landline to call the astronauts and their clunky shit on the moon, to call them using a landline? You fucking retards. You trolls are so damn stupid. You libtards are fucking moronic. But I digress at any rate. Let's take a look at this. This is Riverside Homestead. Take a look at, they're warning other states now.
60,000 people homeless in a city. About to get worse. Experts warn Washington to take precaution as wildfire smoke worsens air quality.
There are fears today the fires in Washington state could get even worse as weather conditions worsen. 3 fires near Spokane are still burning out of control after destroying hundreds of buildings, including homes.
I thought we've seen enough, right? Actually says wildfires burning in Washington state could worsen.
Cohen of Riverside Homestead calls them wildfires, keeps referring to them. They're not wildfires, they're not organic. But he's about to question that in this video. He's about to question whether or not they're organic or man-made, as in zap, smart meters brought up. You know, the things that trolls think can't do these things. You know, the trolls think smart meters, they're just like analog. Smart meters can't do anything. They're not going to burn your house up. What a fucking moron these trolls are.
Major wildfires still burning around Spokane, Washington, with a combined footprint of more than 10,000 acres. They started on Saturday, August 1st. Since then, more than 700 structures have been destroyed. The PIO, the Public Information Officer for the California-based team that's commanding firefighting operations, spoke on how those conditions have changed since their containment efforts began.
And it's supposed to get worse. Are you serious? Oh, and guess what? Power cut to thousands. Evacuations remain as crews work to contain historic wildfires raging in the Northwest. Do you guys see all of the power that's getting cut?
And, you know, a little bonus for the beast system is they get to do this as they try to fix, you know, these wildfires, right? They get to, not only are you getting burned out, but in the process, those who are not necessarily getting burnt out, but are about to get burnt out, they had to shut the electricity off, you know, in the name of helping you out.
A lot of speculation these days on why these fires are actually igniting. I know that there's a couple people that they have as suspects, but you dig around and there's definitely some other analogies on what the heck is going on. This being one of them.
Honestly, I always thought long distance moving was supposed to be stressful and expensive. Weeks of planning.
I hate commercials.
Being one of them. Hey guys, my name is Cohen here at Riverside Homestead, and if you're brand new here, welcome. And if you guys are into prepping tips, emergency preparedness, and most important, news and awareness that affects you, be sure to start this video off with a like, hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date, and let's begin. You guys want to know what's crazy? Same time last year, our homestead in Washington State, level 3 evacuation. Guess what's going on now? More threatening wildfires. Is some of these states in daggone United States just gonna completely burn up? Now, before I show you some updates on this fire right now, because I know you guys are all looking at updates, like this one right here, Leavenworth. It's a little Bavarian town close to Wenatchee on the other side of the Cascades from Seattle, Washington. A lot of people go there. Leavenworth air quality, 1 hour outside is equal to smoking 6 cigarettes. So if you guys aren't a smoker, I mean, you might want to consider a thing or two. I want to show you guys a link here in a little bit. It's going to show you exactly what the air quality is in your guys' area. It's going to be a really good tool. And for those of you guys in Washington, actually, let me show you this real quick because it's going to get worse. Experts warn Washingtonians to take precautions as wildfire smoke worsens the air quality. This is what you guys have to look forward to, even going into the weekend and probably next week.
Taking live looks all around the Puget Sound area on this Como weather-worn day. Wildfire smoke is once again lowering our air quality across the state. This has become an all too familiar scene in the summertime. Good evening, I'm Molly Shen.
And I'm Preston Phillips. An air quality alert is in effect for parts of the region and is prompting health concerns for millions of people. This is a live look at the Washington State Department of Ecology's air quality map, and you can see the air quality ranges from moderate here in western Washington to unhealthy in parts of eastern Washington and hazardous in the Wenatchee area, registering at more than 400.
Seattle's getting a little bit of the smoke, but folks on the other side, I'm talking about Penasket, Pateros, Chelan, Wenatchee, Yakima, Quincy, anything east of the mountains, Spokane, Washington, good Lord. A lot of places seeing the highest damaging air quality that they have ever seen. But before we get into that, I want to show you guys something because this came across and this is for, entertainment purposes only, of course, but this is something that's going around the web as what some people think that is causing this fire. And I want to know what you guys think about this type of perspective. And after that, I want to show you guys this tool to be able to see what type of air quality you guys have coming down the pipe because things are about to get really bad. Seriously, I've got so much to show you guys, including a guy on his roof that's about ready to get engulfed in flames. But let's watch what this guy has to say because this is one of the things that's floating all over the internet and it might just be some crazy theory. I can't tell you that this is...
It's not a theory. You gotta be a special kind of stupid, like the troll that I mentioned, other trolls. You gotta be a special kind of retarded. I'm talking about like on a level that you can't even comprehend retardation. To look at this and what's happening, and not just this, Lahaina and other places, because there's an agenda that's unfolding. You gotta be a special kind of absolute dangerously retard to think that this is normal. Homes, and not every home. If a home has a certain color on it, it doesn't get burnt out. But by and large, the homes are burnt down. The trees around it are not. It's not normal. If you think that is normal, then you're not normal. You're an idiot. You're stupid. You need to be in a padded room. The paddy wagon, make paddy wagons great again, needs to come and scoop you up. That's how stupid you are. So don't go out there and get mad and go, oh, look at this guy. He said that, trees are around the homes and this is not normal. And act like Kook Oberman in your stupid little rants. Because it's not working. People can see this. Even average Joes, average citizens who don't pay attention to things like this are seeing it for what it is. And this is actually happening. This is what they want, to burn you out of your homes. Why do you think that's far-fetched? Why do the trolls think this is far-fetched? Because they believe all the lies. They believe it went to the moon. They believe the earth is round. They believe COVID was a virus. They believe viruses exist. They believe in fake news. They think vaccines are good for you. They're inverted. They're actually doing the bidding of the New World Order, of the beast system, and of the devil. They're of the devil, is what they are. They act of the devil. Look at this. You cannot, how? I can't take you seriously. You think this is normal? Trees all around there? Fire just rolled in ablazing, but it skipped all the trees? Most of the trees? Maybe it took out a couple of trees to throw you off a little bit. If you're that damn dumb, it will throw you off. But it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way, you idiots out there.
True, but I can tell you that this is definitely a viral trend. You guys can let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Watch this.
So today we're going to hit on these fires in
Let's roll it back a little
Washington.
bit.
that this is true, but I can tell you that this is definitely a viral
what is
trend.
that?
You guys can let me know what you guys think
As a
down in the
weapon.
comments
As a
below.
weapon.
Watch this.
As a weapon.
Hit
As a
on these
weapon.
fires in Washington.
Take a look.
Looks like the Palisades, looks like Lahaina.
Yeah.
You know, the government and electric companies are notorious for burning down cities. And we're going to talk about that today.
For you stupid idiot trolls out there, you naysayers, so your government never did experiments on you. Never? The government never had Navy ships off the coast of San Francisco to spray toxins into the city to see how it affected them. They never did that? Huh? The government never would experiment on its own citizens? Unawares? The unawares? Never? Are you JKing me? The New World Order governments, which most governments are New World Order, experimented in 2020 for starters. It's one giant lab, the world. You gotta be really damn dumb. Quack-scenes over a fake virus, because viruses aren't real. You gotta be really stupid. And look at that. Forest fire as a military weapon. Of course they have the technology, you idiots.
So someone will probably say it's climate change, but let's read this one. Forest fire as a military weapon. U.S. Department of Agriculture. So let's just say the government didn't do it, but a smart meter did it. Do you see how that house is burned right here, but these plants are all perfectly green? And those trees?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the government and electric companies are notorious for burning down cities. And we're going to talk about that today. So someone will probably say it's...
Joe Imbriano, if I remember correctly, it might have been Dane Wigington too, talked about PJE. Did I say that right? PJE, the electric company over there in the Pacific Coast, how they were in cahoots with the fires over there in California. The electric company, PJE. Did I say that right?
climate change, but let's read this one. Forest fire as a military weapon. U.S. Department of Agriculture. So let's just say the government didn't do it, but a smart meter did it. Do you see how that house is burned right here, but these plants are all perfectly green? And those trees? That's because when smart meters catch on fire, that's exactly what they look like. See all these? All over the country. 90 million smart meters across the country. And it just so happens the city that burned was a smart city, with grids, with smart meters, and everything interconnected from the electric company. And if you remember all those fires in California, Palisades lawsuit claims that faulty PG&E smart meters started their house fires. Then someone might say, well, I work for the electric company. They would never do that. Former meter reader testifies at California Public Utilities Commission, Santa Rosa, California, 2012. Smart meters cause fires.
Troll idiots.
And let's just show one of the smart meters catching on fire and then the whole house burning down. Yeah, it's interesting that this was kind of wiped off the internet. You know, when you try to type in smart meter fires, it'll say, those don't happen. Here's the evidence. And this is the evidence that gets wiped off the internet so people aren't aware, so that they can blame climate change, and the government can keep setting up 15-minute cities, and the electric companies can keep putting out smart meters. And if you do have a smart meter on your house, get an analog meter. You need to opt out. Guess what? They can't do this when they can't keep burning down.
Well, according to Idiot Troll, a smart meter is an analog meter, except that it's operated from afar.
Every city across the nation, and then calling it climate change and writing books about climate change. You do have a smart meter on your house? Get an analog meter. You need to opt out. If enough people opted out, guess what? They can't do this when they can't keep burning down every city across the nation, and then calling it climate change and writing books about climate change. Yada, yada, yada. Love you all. And the smart meters are also in Canada too, just so you're aware, and they make your bill 4 times the price.
Now you guys are going to have to tell me your thoughts on that. Like I said, this is a perspective that's being floated around the internet right now. I cannot tell you on this platform that that is true, but I can tell you that that's definitely an interesting thing to do a rabbit hole dive on. Again, right here, I mean, it's getting worse, and they're saying it's getting worse. Power cut to thousands, evacuations remain as crews work to contain historic wildfire raging in the Northwest that has been very, very closely related to the one that happened in Hawaii and Palisades. Interesting, right? This one right here, it's a big city in Washington. This is 2 hours from our homestead, and we've got one even closer, right? So this one right here, I mean, 60,000 people evacuated. Look at this guy. This guy is on his house spraying the roof and the flames are about ready to take him out. Check it out.
Oh my God. Oh my God, look at the house across the street. Holy shit, dude. Look at this house. Oh my God, they're all done, dude. Yeah, fight your shit, dude. You gotta fight for your shit, dude. That one house was just like caught on fire, dude. Oh my God. If I was not with Sarah right now, I couldn't help it right now. Dude.
Do you guys see the guy standing on his roof? I mean, this thing could get taken in the next couple minutes. And then you hear stuff exploding in the background, probably propane tanks and everything else. Huge explosions. This guy is holding down the dang fort.
Dude, that guy's fighting. Come on now. See that right there? Look like over there. Oh my. What is that? God, dude. We're in our street. What? I know, dude. It is horrible. This is bad. We're going.
You need to get out of here.
Yeah, we're going.
Fire department came by and said, you need to get out of here. That's crazy, guys. I mean, those houses, it's almost like they're pinpointed like they're gonna burn. And that black smoke looked real bad. This right here is what it's looking like in Lake Chelan. This is not even like 15 minutes from our homestead. This photo was taken from Manson, Washington, right there at Lake Chelan, where the AQI is 233. Some monitor.
My bad.
In like 15 minutes from our homestead. This photo was taken from Manson, Washington, right there at Lake Chelan, where the AQI is 233. Some monitors in Chelan are recording AQI at 346. Now, I've heard numbers way higher than this. Let me show you guys here in just a minute a tool that you guys can go around and look at actual numbers and know what's supposed to be perceived with that. It'll be really helpful if you guys are in the area or in the state, or even any of these other states that are burning up. It's absolutely wild. And if you guys are in the Spokane Valley or anywhere near, this is from Cairo 7, we are not going to be downgrading these zones in any large way for many more days to come. Sheriff John Nowlis said, we have many encounters with citizens who are angry. They're trying to push past. We really need to have this kind of behavior to stop. And right here on the post it says, Spokane County Sheriff says evacuations won't be lifted for many more days. This right here is a map of Washington. Those aren't clouds, folks. That's all smoke. It says yet another smoky morning across all of Washington state today.
It's not normal.
You can see that the smoke has settled into the western Washington mountain valleys now, and air quality is horrible across much of the area. And what does the Northwest have to look forward to? Not good. Right here, just in, weather warning upgrade for central and eastern Washington and north central Oregon for Friday, Saturday. Dangerous fire weather conditions will develop, allowing wildfires to spread quickly. So listen, we aren't even at the weekend and they're already saying that this will get worse. This right here is a great image. I've been through several wildfires and this is kind of what it feels like and looks like. The wildfire smoke blanketing the Wenatchee Valley is not only causing issues for residents, it's also preventing air.
Well, yeah, if your house hasn't been affected by the damn orchestrated man-made, and I'm not talking about the fall guy in his 30s, man-made. I'm talking about them, the New World Order, the so-called elites, the beast system. They're creating this. They're creating the climate change. They're doing the wildfires. If your house hasn't been affected by this, well, you just breathe in the the side effect, the smog, right? Just breathe it in. That's a win-win for the beast system. That's what I got for you. Don't be a troll out there. Stay in your lane. If you have an inclination to be a troll and disrespectful, stay in your lane, all right? We don't have time for that shit. No time for a pissing contest. That's what I got for you. Ooh.